With 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang just weeks away, BBC Sport brings you a weekly roundup of the big stories in the build-up. Best ever, Shiffrin enjoys weekend double alpine skiing. American Michaela Shiffrin justified her recent billing as the best ski racer ever by winning her 4th race in a row and her 40th in the World Cup in Kranjska Gora, Slovenia. Shiffrin won both the slalom and the giant slalom, days after receiving the high praise of 6-time Olympic medalist Bode Miller. And after another dominant display in Slovenia, which saw her 7th victory in her past 8 races, it is difficult to argue with her compatriot Miller, who is predicting big things for Shiffrin in Pyeongchang next month. "I would say it's likely she wins 2 Olympic golds," he said. "I would say an outside shot at 5 medals, and I think probably at her best, maybe 3 or 4 of them are golds." Hirscher on History Trail Alpine Skiing. Austria's Marcel Hirscher enjoyed a week to remember, claiming 3 World Cup victories in 4 days to leapfrog Italian icon Alberto Tomba in the all-time winners list. A slalom victory in Zagreb, Croatia, coupled with a giant slalom and slalom win in Adelboden in Switzerland, took the Austrian's career tally to 52. Hirscher is on course for a 7th overall World Cup title but has yet to claim an Olympic gold in his 2 appearances, in Vancouver and Sochi. Dave Riding, who went to Adelboden on the back of 3 top 10 finishes in a fortnight, was 12th in the slalom. Yarnold stutters again. Skeleton Olympic champion Lizzie Yarnold began the new year as she ended the old, finishing down the field in 19th in the World Cup event in Altenburg, Germany. Teammate Laura Dass was 8th and lies 5th in the overall World Cup, with Yarnold in 12th. World Cup leader Jacqueline Lolling led a German 1-2-3 in Altenburg. Super Dario hit stop form cross-country skiing. Dario Coloni showed he is coming into form at the right time by winning the Tour de Ski. The Swiss skier, a double Olympic gold medalist in Sochi, came out on top in the prestigious meeting, which consists of 7 events over 9 days across Switzerland, Germany and Italy. Britain's Andrew Musgrave achieved a career-best 15th in the event. Stock rising in 4 hill ski jumping, Camel Stock became only the 2nd ski jumper to win each of the 4 hills competitions in the same season. Stock, the reigning Olympic champion from Poland, had won events in Oberstdorf and Garmisch-Partenkirchen in Germany, before securing victory in the first event in Austria at Innsbruck at the weekend. He joins Germany's Sven Hannawald, who won each event in 2002, as the only men to achieve the feat in the prestigious 4 Hills tournament. British bob duo crash bobsleigh. Britain's Maiko McNeil and Maiko Moore were shaken but walked away from a crash on their 2nd run at the Women's World Cup bobsleigh event in Altenburg, Germany. The pair were lying 7th after the first run and going well in the 2nd, only to lose control of the sled with a few turns remaining. Britain's 2 4-man sleds finished 10th and 15th after an illness-hit start to the year. North Korea boost for Games General. A North Korean Olympic official has been quoted as saying that his country is likely to participate in next month's Winter Olympics. North Korea and South Korea will hold high-level talks this week with the aim of finding a way for North Korean athletes to attend next month's Games in Pyeongchang. The meeting, on the 9th of January, follows North Korean leader Kim Jong-un saying last week that sending a delegation to the Games would be a good opportunity to show unity of the people. Japanese jumper bounds on to another Games ski jumping. Noriaki Kasai will become the first athlete to participate in 8 Winter Olympics after being named in Japan's ski jumping team. The 45-year-old made his debut in 1992, and won bronze and silver 4 years ago in Sochi, having also won a silver in 1994. This week's winter sports on the BBC. Friday the 12th of January, 8:30 to 9:30, Women's Skeleton, Heat 1, Bobsleigh and Skeleton World Cup, BBC Red Button and online, Heat 2, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, BBC Red Button and online, 12 o'clock to 1300, Men's Skeleton, Heat 1, Bobsleigh and Skeleton World Cup, BBC Red Button and online, Heat 2, 13:30 to 14:30, BBC Red Button and online, Saturday the 13th of January, 8:30 to 9:30, Women's Bobsleigh, Heat 1, Bobsleigh. BBC Red Button and online, repeated 17:30 to 18:30, BBC Red Button 9:30 to 11:30, Women's Downhill Ski Sunday Extra Alpine Skiing World Cup, BBC Red Button, connected TV and online 12 o'clock to 1300, two-man bobsleigh, Heat 1, Bobsleigh and Skeleton World Cup, BBC Red Button, connected TV and online, Heat 2, 13:30 to 14:30, BBC Red Button, connected TV and online, Sunday the 14th of January, 10:45 to 11:45, four-man bobsleigh, Heat 1, Bobsleigh and Skeleton World Cup, BBC Red Button and online, Heat 2, 12:15 to 13:15, BBC Red Button, connected TV and online, 17:35 to 18:20, Ski Sunday, BBC 2. 2018 Winter Olympics take place in Pyeongchang, South Korea, from 9 to 25 February. You'll be able to follow live BBC Sport coverage of the Winter Games on TV, radio and online.